Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon reading in Scorpio. And this is going to be impacting the area of your life that has to do with your creativity, friends, lovers, children, grandchildren, parents, procreating as well as recreating. So I'm going to pull Enchanted Spell Oracle first, to set the tone, as Mercury is also retrograding at this time and going direct very soon, about right now. So we'll talk about that a little bit more. I pulled the Luxury card, and I love this particularly for you, Cancer. I do feel like at a certain intuitive level, you are one who understands comfort, safety, protection, how to make a soft landing, particularly for those in need, how to honor the protective energy of the mother. This is a beautiful way of honoring, not beyond self-care, what we call self-care, self-respect, but really recognizing your need to honor yourself, to reward yourself, to recognize yourself for your incredible gifts of attending to the needs and the desires of others, the ability to be tuned into your environment and others that surround you, your desire to nurture those, particularly when there is a sense of hurting or needing or wounding. Your radar goes right to some way in which you allow yourself to be a blanket, a sounding board, or whatever is needed in that moment. So this luxury is relative, because you may be experiencing luxury relative to a place of frugality, of being very minimal and conservative with your possessions. Perhaps you're feeling a little more leeway in that regard, so that you can look to things that you might consider frivolous or unnecessary, but certainly pleasurable to have. I'm going to talk about the overall energy of this reading, the Justice card with luxury. I find this to be an interesting juxtaposition. So I see that you are also, this sense of luxury comes out of a place of finding harmony within you, finding balance within you, empowering yourself in some way so that you have taken some measure of control in claiming what it is you want, not what you are given. And this can be a considerable shift depending on your conditioning or your physical circumstance. There are forces in the world that feel as though, or do oppress us at times. But this is you recognizing your agency in any situation, and that agency becomes your ability and willingness to advocate not only for your needs, but those others who share your situation. There's something here about your ability to take your needs now for granted, to assume your right to at what you have earned, what you are deserving, what you are worthy of, in a way that is having some very positive impact on someone in your life. This can be in the realm of children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, parents. You're affecting them with your ability to advocate or be your own agent in a situation, one in which is surprising to others, one in which you were not seen to be able to advocate for what you want to do, as opposed to simply protect yourself from the unjust or unreasonable demands of others. I hope that makes sense. Underneath the deck, the King of Wands. And here you are just brimming with confidence. The luxury card really dovetails beautifully with the King of Wands, who is absolutely aspired to pursue their dreams. There is no concern about the need for others. Rather, the vision is what holds your attention at this time. The vision is what inspires you to move. It's what motivates you and thus motivates others. This may feel like a luxury relative to a kind of habitual role that you may have played in a family, in an organization where you were the caretaker, the provider in some way. And here you are gaining the luxury of your confidence, of your vision to move forward without understanding all the details. It's not necessary right now. The luxury of saying what you want and pursuing it. In the 10th house, this is the house of your social contribution to the world and how others see you. The 9 of Cups shows you to be one satisfied cookie. This is you having made a formidable transition, as shown by the Justice card, from one who sought protection, who felt vulnerable if exposed, to one that is able to claim desires, move forward in that direction with confidence, and with quite a modicum of security that you will achieve it. The 9 of Cups is really talking about the process of getting from from victim to empowerment. And that is really the sense that you have learned to consult your own experience, listen to your body. I think this is something many Cancers are very adept at. In terms of that information, those triggers that allow you to sit up and take note when you, in fact, are sabotaging yourself. Learning the difference between the external oppressions or limitations and the ways that we hold ourselves back out of fear. You've really learned this pathway and made progress in terms of understanding how to do all that you can do to choose those things that respect you, that love you, that value you. And you sit in this beautiful place of being adored by many. In the 1st house, the World card. Yeah, your perspective is kind of completing a pathway. You've accomplished something. You've achieved something. Large or small, it represents the ending of an era or a chapter in your life. And in many ways, this journey has taught you how to be successful, so that this achievement now you recognize is simply the preparation for the next chapter of your life. You may likely be being recognized in a way that is unusual for you, that is outside of the norm, and the gift of enjoying the appreciation, the adoration, or even the gratitude from some unexpected quarter is part of what you're learning now, because you're deserving of it. No need for modesty. In the 4th house, the house of your home, your family, and your foundation, the Queen of Wands here is a match with the King of Wands. So this shows to me that you have a very grounded partnership in your life, a grounded relationship. You are supported and you are supportive of someone who similarly has dreams they pursue. This is beautiful because it feels like a real synergy around respect for the integrity of each individual as part of a partnership. The confidence that you have that in supporting someone, a partner, you are supported back. This is an absolute foundation to your ability to navigate this move towards justice, fair treatment, equity in your world. And for many of you, this has been a very, very long journey, one that you have been supported by all along, at least by this incredible partner, friend, lover, spouse. In the seventh house of significant others, the Six of Pentacles. I love it. Everyone is getting this card. And it really is about, I believe, Mercury doing its work to provide us with this uh, uh, physical prompt to slow down, to go within, to rethink, review, to critically assess how we're feeling about where we're at, and to identify the challenges in our habits and our patterns that unnecessarily sabotage us, the ways we stand in our own way. And as part of Mercury moving now forward in Scorpio, you are moving past the revelations, through the experiences, opening up to not knowing how it's going to turn out, but being present in the moment, which is such an incredible gift when we generally spend so much time planning and strategizing how something will be accomplished. You've done all that work. You're now to the place where you simply can surrender to the unknown. You've done the work that can be done by you as one human, and you are seeing things stabilize, equalize. You're seeing your claim for something you desire being honored, negotiated with in good faith. And this is perhaps a renewal of a contract or an agreement. Perhaps this is renewing vows in a relationship. But this is about recalibrating where and how you work together towards ends and aligned vision that you share. If you're resonating with this reading, Cancer, please like this video. Subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. Share if you feel inclined, and I appreciate the comments that I receive from you. So thank you in advance for that and all the support that you give me. So the World card in the first house is going to be clarified by the Two of Cups and the World card again. You know, I'm just feeling very much like you are reconnecting with a significant other. It feels very much like the likelihood of a spouse, a good friend, a partner is the likely candidate. But this can be with falling in love with a vision, a dream, a proposal, a new journey that you see emerging out of an achievement or an accomplishment to date. So it's reinforcing the closing of one chapter of love, one chapter of sharing or communion with someone significant, and the recognition of being prepared for a new path. But this is very much linked in a deep and abiding connection you have with another or others. And the way that this connection has only deepened given the challenges that you've had to face, most likely together. In the fourth house of your home, your family, your foundation, the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Another two here. It's interesting because this is telling me that you know how to be practical. You can also be loving, creative, uh, crafty, productive, and you're very much in tune with others. But I also sense that you are opening up to the possibilities of some new vision, and you're anticipating how things are going to turn out. I don't get the feeling that you know what's going to happen. The Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck tells me that you feel you have a choice, a significant choice. And this is the third two that we're seeing here. So I feel like you are, based on your experiences, anticipating some evolution, but you are surrendering to the thinking mind. You're surrendering to the analysis. You're releasing that so that you can simply be present in the joy that you are experiencing, in the connection that you share. And together you are present to the possibilities as long as it feels good, feels safe, honors your vulnerability and your ability to be transparent with one another. This is a beautiful relationship I'm seeing here. In the seventh house of significant relationships, the Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Wands and the Tower card. I think Aquarius got this card, the Tower, in the same spot. So here you're starting something based on this agreement you have with a partner that is taking you into an unexpected place, a place that is the result of things no longer working. And this feels like this is describing more of your social environment that is perhaps collapsing in some significant ways, not simply for you, but for your community, for all of us. And that is providing you with a kind of opening and opportunity. In fact, I see a lot of courage, and you're facing this unexpected, unpredictable, but anticipated opening, opportunity to reach for something that you might not have imagined would be possible in your current circumstances. What that is, you would know, but it looks like your courage is a big part of your willingness to pound this out, to work this out with your partners, your partnerships, in a collaboration with others who share your goal. So something new, something unexpected is emerging for you. The Nine of Cups in the 10th house is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Lovely. The 9 and 10 of Pentacles, or the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles shows that you are earning money, you are creating legacy, you are sharing the privilege or the benefits that you have inherited or accrued so that others can gain access and generate abundance as well. So you're invested in helping others to find access to the privileges you've enjoyed. But this is taking you to a place you hadn't expected to be. This feels like a more public push to um, create opportunities for others, which may require you to be public in a way that wasn't expected. And this can also be the result of some kind of an inheritance or largesse that you have gained. And so you're understanding what feels best is, rather than accumulate a lot of personal wealth, is to create some kind of a foundation, a philanthropy, a charity that allows you to dispense this money in a way that feels good to you. Find stories, find deserving others who are trying to achieve a specific goal that is near to your heart. The Page of Swords shows that you're in new territory here. And I love it because it really comes back to the world, which showed up twice for you. You have completed and achieved something, and now you're looking to share that with others. But this is far beyond your own experience, and you are recognizing, admitting to the limitations of what you know, hence doing the work to find out, to talk about it, to find thought partners, doing the research to find the next appropriate steps. Cancer, I'm going to finish up this reading with a crystal oracle. And I have pulled the Brazilianite, and the key word is flexibility. I am flexible and free to be me. Thank you so much, Cancer, for this reading, for your likes, your subscribes, and all the ways that you support me. Until next time, namaste.